If you're thinking about buying a remote control dump truck and you've started looking at options, you've probably realized it's a jungle out there. What used to be 4 plastic toys with an all-or-nothing controller now ranges from educational tools for little ones working on coordination up to hobby-grade replicas with metal chassis, tracks, and proper proportional control. And that's the confusion. Spec sheets rarely tell you whether steering is truly proportional or slams to full speed, how a metal bed shifts the center of gravity, or the massive difference between rubber wheels and tracks on uneven ground. So I've put together a rundown of the 7 best dump trucks available in Europe, strengths and weaker points told honestly, with all the links in the description. Let's dive in. We kick off with the Hightoy HH206, the perfect entry into this world. It runs at 1/24th scale and is built to grab the attention of the youngest builders, prioritizing sensory play and safety over mechanical realism. It's made from ABS plastic that handles light bumps and weighs only 710 grams, handy if it's going to roll around the house because it won't mark your furniture. The 6-channel system lets you drive forward, reverse, turn, and tip the bed, so the basics are well covered. The LED lights and sound effects hook kids in immediately. The less impressive side? The plastic gears on the bed can suffer if you force them by hand, and charging is a touch slow for the 20 to 30 minutes of play you get. Even so, as a first taste to see if your child clicks with this kind of toy, it does a lovely job. One detail, the remote needs 2 AA batteries that aren't included. Keep that in mind for gifting day. And if you're after the opposite, bomb-proof durability and no downtime, the Joyan nails it. The leap over the Hightoy is twofold. It uses 2.4 GHz technology, which pairs controller and truck digitally so several vehicles can run in the same area without signals crossing, and it ships with a dual battery system, 2 of 600 mAh each, so while one drains, the other charges. That means whole afternoons of uninterrupted play, exactly what energetic kids need. 4-wheel drive with chunky rubber tires and bright LED headlights mean it cuts through damp grass, gravel, sand, or carpet without getting stuck. Picture the scene. Your child shuttling real sand from one side of the garden to the other, trip after trip, building hand-eye coordination without realizing. The one drawback is that power delivery is a bit abrupt, so the youngest 3-year-olds may struggle with the speed at first. We step up with the Kijoria BC1047, where things get serious educationally. It's at 1/20th scale, jumps up to a 9-channel controller, and brings in a metal alloy dump bed. Those 9 channels change everything. You can drive, turn, and lift the bed at once, a brilliant mental workout for kids 4 to 12 since it forces coordinating both hands in parallel. And the metal bed isn't just for show. It delivers satisfying acoustic realism, that unmistakable clink when a stone hits it, and shrugs off abrasive materials without cracking. Picture the setup. The kid takes it to the sandpit and loads it to the brim with wet stones and gravel, simulating a miniature quarry. With no worry, the plastic will give way. The lithium-ion batteries carry safety certification, which is reassuring at charging time. What some folks would like is more runtime from each 500 mAh pack, though having 2 in the box softens that, and bear in mind the metal weight at the back shifts the center of gravity, so on steep slopes go gently to keep it from tipping. Now we change philosophy with the Wamaku YGT14R, leaving wheeled trucks behind and diving into tracks. It's a tracked carrier at 1/50th scale inspired by real crawler dumpers that work in deep mud, the direct bridge into precision modeling. Its standout feature is fully proportional control with an LCD transmitter. Unlike toys that fire off the moment you press a button, this one reads how deep you push the joystick, so a millimeter nudge becomes a slow surgical creep forward. Add the metal chassis and tracks, and you get control that's genuinely outstanding in tight spots. The ideal scenario is desktop play. You put it on a desk next to an excavator at the same scale, simulate loading kinetic sand, and bring it right to the edge of the unloading platform with no fear that one wrong move sends it flying. That said, sharp turns on high grip surfaces like carpet pop the tracks out of their guides, so the trick is wide, gentle turns. And heads up, this is a compact model meant for dioramas and tabletops, not a giant truck. We return to the friendlier format with the Chefery YG5512, which shares a lot of DNA with the Kijoria, but leans into ease of use as a gift for kids aged 3 to 8. It's a 1/20th scale dump truck with the same 9 channels, so it keeps the advantage of driving, turning, and lifting the bed at once, but without asking anything of you in terms of upkeep. The key difference from the Kijoria is the bed. Here, it's high-density plastic instead of alloy, less resistant to abrasion long-term, and missing that stabilizing weight. But in exchange, it absorbs head-on collisions with walls and skirting boards without breaking a sweat. It survives drops from short steps without the steering suffering, and you earn back its price quickly with the hours kids rack up. The one charming quibble is that the sound effects have no volume control, and more than one parent has dreamed of a button to mute them without shutting the truck down. The Lexibook RCP10, the Crosslander Pro, goes for visual spectacle over heavy hauling. It runs at 1/24th scale, weighs a nimble 516 grams, and caps top speed at 3 km per hour on purpose. Smart because the kid can keep up with the truck on foot without losing control. What wins you over is the lighting. Rotating warning beacons and bright headlights that mimic real municipal trucks and turn dim light play into something almost magical. It's the perfect vehicle for the child who enjoys building the story around the worksite more than digging actual holes, directing imaginary traffic down the hallway, and staging night shift jobs. And it has an ace up its sleeve, the demo mode. When the kid gets overwhelmed juggling both joysticks, you press a button and the truck performs a flawless choreography of driving and dumping on its own. It's a masterstroke because it rekindles the excitement and quietly teaches them how the movements should link together. Its weak spots are gentle. The charge-to-play ratio is modest, and the remote again needs 2 AA batteries that aren't included. And we close in style with the Toucan T14R Panther, a hobby-grade modeling jewel rather than a toy. It runs at 1/50th scale, aimed at adult collectors and lovers of heavy machinery. Its star feature is the slip ring system that lets the cab and bed spin endlessly through 360 degrees over the tracks without tangling the wires, just like modern crawler dumpers. It mounts an electric lifting system that handles extremely dense loads thanks to its metal shell, and it looks after the lithium cells across sessions reaching a full hour of runtime, frankly embarrassing most of the competition. Picture the dream setup. You pair it with a hydraulic excavator at the same scale, swing the bed 180 degrees, drive alongside to be loaded with soil, then cross a debris zone spreading the weight across the tracks. It's mind-blowing. Compared with the Wamach, they share the same track-based philosophy, but the Toucan plays in another league for realism, materials, and runtime. Its catch is inherent to the category. Tank-style steering needs a delicate touch, since pivoting on the spot on hard ground can derail the tracks. Not for small kids, but for the purist, it's miniature perfection. So, which one's right for you? If you want an affordable first taste to see whether your little one clicks with this kind of toy, the Hightoy HH206 is the most logical pick, with instant audiovisual punch and safe indoor size. If durability and uninterrupted play rule at home, the Joyan is king of afternoons at the park, thanks to its dual battery and bomb-proof build. For real educational development, the Kizoria BC1047 is the standout with its 9 channels and metal bed, and the Chefrey YG5512 is a fantastic alternative if you'd rather have more plastic toughness. If your kid is a storyteller, the Lexibook RCP10 with its lighting and demo mode is unbeatable indoors. For the step into the hobby, the Womaku YGT14R opens the door to proportional control and tracks. And if you're a modeler demanding perfection, the Toucan T14R Panther is the definitive investment. All the links are in the description for whichever fits you best, and if the video helped, subscribe and I'll help you nail the next purchase. See you in the next one.